Good morning, Ultimate Hustlers. Welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show, where we're talking empire from home and what Forbes has to say about the home-based business and e-learning industry. And could you be missing out on the home-based business revolution? And you stick around to the end of today's episode. I'm actually going to give you a small challenge to get you moving in the right direction. So do me a favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of the business and or brand that you represent, and smash that share button, ladies and gentlemen, so that we can get this information into the hands of the people that need it the most. One of the things that I hate is when we hoard information. So smash that share button, let me know the name of the business and or brand that you represent, and let me know what city you're tuning in from. So let's kick it. Yo, what's up, Ultimate Hustlers, and welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show, the business podcast for the entrepreneur of the 21st century. And I'm your host, Cortez Hustle. Our goal is to give you a behind-the-scenes look at how the world's greatest hustlers build amazing brands, scale their businesses to incredible heights, sell more, make more, and create mass movements that impact the world. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned vet or you're sitting on the sidelines with aspirations to one day unleash your inner hustle. This show will provide the insights into how pure grit, determination, and hard work has morphed into some of the most iconic brands and personalities and how they are moving the culture forward. You'll get a mix of solo shows featuring yours truly, as well as interviews and content from other hustlers that I either know personally or I've learned from or whose grind I've come to know and respect. And you'll also get exclusive recordings from our membership called Monetize My Life Academy, which you can check out at monetizemylifeacademy.com. That's a program where we go live every month with some of the best hustlers on the planet, sharing best practices on how we all can explode our brands with advanced branding and marketing tactics, business development strategies, and financial game planning necessary to build the empires we all desire. Again, that's at monetizemylifeacademy.com. If you like today's episode, chances are the hustlers you're connected to will like it as well. Share it with those in your network. And when you do, use hashtag Cortez Hustle so I can see you and hopefully give you a shout out and share you in my stories. So check out today's episode and make sure you subscribe to the feed on your favorite podcasting networks. All right, Ultimate Hustlers, welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show. I am, of course, your host, Cortez Hustle, also known as the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur from myperfectmoneyplan.com. That's right. I want to give you the perfect money plan. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are saving for retirement and you're looking at your 401k statements like, man, I keep putting money in, but it doesn't seem like it's growing. Chances are you're not getting great returns on your investments. If you want to learn how to get double-digit returns on your money, meaning your money could literally double every 4 to 6 years. Imagine that. Whatever you got in your retirement account right now, what would it look like if it doubled in the next 5 years? And then 5 years from then, it doubled again, right? Check out the Generational Wealth Masterclass at myperfectmoneyplan.com. You will not be disappointed. You'll learn the language of money. You'll learn how to where to go, exactly what to look for to get double-digit returns on your money. You'll even learn how you can go from zero to a decamillionaire in a single generation. Yes, go check that out for yourself, myperfectmoneyplan.com. We're talking the building empires from home. Do you even believe that it's possible? How many of you guys already have a small business? You're a sole proprietor. You have a small LLC that you're growing and you're building from your home. Let me know the name of your business and or your brand. But I'm going to share with you what Forbes, the magazine, has to say about you building an empire from home. There's a revolution taking place right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if we are taking full advantage of it, right? I just don't know. Maybe we are. Maybe I'm just in my own little bubble trying to build my own empire, so I don't see what everybody else is doing. but I thought I'd share with you two articles from Forbes.com. And one is going to talk to you about the home-based business industry that was already starting to bubble before COVID. Now, since COVID, it is a full-fledged revolution. So we're going to talk about that. But also, did you know that the e-learning industry, right? The digital product, the info product industry is slated to be a $1 billion per day industry by 2025. Yes, by 2025, if you understand e-learning platforms, how to package and present your intellectual capital, right? Information that you could sell. It's a $1 billion per day industry. How much of that do you have to get every single day to make a living? A couple quick announcements. Let me know in the comments, who do you want to see us interview on the Cortez Hustle Show? Drop the name of your favorite influencer that you would love to see on the Cortez Hustle Show, and I will do my best to get them on. We're preparing for the next season of interviews, and I want to interview the best of the best, those who have impacted your lives. Then shout them out, man. Let us know who we should be reaching out to in order to interview. And for those of you who are already in business, did you know that you can advertise with the Cortez Hustle Show? Sure you can. Yes, you can, right? You can sponsor a segment. You can sponsor the show. You get a free marketing consultation, and you get great deals on getting your brands across our network of channels and stations here at the Cortez Hustle Show. All you got to do is inbox me the name of your business, your website, what you would like to market. And if I think it's a good fit, we'll shoot you over some package information to let you know what we can do in terms of getting your brand in front of more and more people. So are you ready to build an empire from home? Put empire in the comments if you're ready to build your own empire from home. But before we get into that, we got to do our quote of the day, as we like to start the Cortez Hustle Show off with. And today's quote says, having one stream of income is hazardous to your wealth, right? That's Dr. Lynn Richardson. Having one stream of income is hazardous to your wealth. That is Dr. Lynn Richardson. And I want you guys to understand that while there is a need to have multiple streams of income, the key is to create a symphony, right? A lot of people are missing the mark with multiple streams of income because they have no alignment with those multiple streams. Let me give you an example of what multiple streams of income looks like. Walmart has a store and they make income by selling the products that you need. Because Walmart has a lot of traffic coming in and out of their store, they were able to create another stream of income without adding any more stress to their lives by doing what? Leasing a small space in the front of their store to Subway, to Blimpies, to some small restaurant. So they got their main income by selling the products. Then they leased a small space to Blimpies or Subway, and they created another stream of income, but it added no stress to their lives, right? They already had the space. They were already paying for the space. It's called synergistic alignment. Then they decided that they're going to add another stream of income because they've got more space, and they leased that space to Eyeglass Doctor, right? Now they created the main stream of income from all of their customers. Because of that stream of income, they created all of this traffic. Now they're able to leverage this traffic to create two more streams of income. They lease space to Blimpies or Subway. They lease space to the Eyeglass Doctor, and then say, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What did they decide to do next? They added another stream of income by doing what? Leasing space to the salon or the barbershop that is also right in the front of Walmart. Synergistic alignment, people. Synergistic alignment. Then they went one step further and said, listen, we got all of this traffic coming in here. We're going to lease another part of our store to the local bank or credit union in the community. So you can create multiple streams. Matter of fact, in today's economy, you better create multiple streams, but you got to do it in a way where there is alignment with what you have going on. So, quote of the day, having one stream of income is hazardous to your wealth. That is Dr. Lynn Richardson. Make sure y'all follow Dr. Lynn because she is an amazing financial educator and influencer. And I'm actually going to share with you a game plan at the end of the show on what you can do to start building your empire from home. So let's dive in real quick. I'm going to actually share my screen this time. I want to show you what Forbes has to say about the rise of the home-based business world. So let me hit share. Yes, I do want to share. All righty. Bang, bang, bang. Let me see. Let's do rise of the home-based business industry first. All right. Let me do this one first. All right. So let's dive in. Let's dive in. This is what Forbes has to say, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all been hearing me scream from the top of my lungs for the last 6 years why this is important, right? Y'all been hearing me scream from the top of my lungs that you need a home-based business. I'm going to give you the 3 reasons you need a home-based business, in my opinion. But let's see what Forbes has to say, right? Turning uncertainty into opportunity, creating a home-based business. Let me grab this link and put this in the comments real quick as well, because I won't be able to read the entire article, but there's a couple key things that you got to take note of here really quickly. So tells you about the artist or the author of this article, but let's just dive in. We are certainly in the midst of trying and uncertain times, the likes of which most of us have never seen before. In addition to the global pandemic affecting the health of so many people around the world, the global economy is under an incredible strain. People are losing their jobs, being furloughed, or being told to work from home for the first time. In my experience, one of the best ways to deal with uncertainty is to keep a positive mindset. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to understand the power of optimism, right? Even though we're coming out of what we believe is the eye of the coronavirus pandemic storm, you still got to stay optimistic. There are still millions of people who are without jobs this morning. There are still millions of people who had to take pay cuts, millions of people because they lost their job for 6 months, 8 months, whatever, getting back on their feet. They're still struggling financially. And I want to encourage each and every one of you guys this morning, man, stay positive. Stay positive, man. It's going to work out. You just got to keep showing up, man. Just keep showing up and it is going to work out, right? So stay positive, right? I believe that now is the time to be more resourceful than skeptical and to look for opportunities to make the best out of trying times. Listen, I've got a saying, man, and I can't remember where I got it from. And I hate when I can't, because I love to give credit where credit is due. But the question is not, do you lack resources? Because resources are everywhere. The question always is, do you lack resourcefulness, right? Resourcefulness is your greatest resource. Having the ability to think outside of the box, or even to realize that there is no box to begin with, is the foundation of creating a huge opportunity for yourself. I believe that now is a time to be more resourceful than skeptical. So many people are allowing skepticism, self-doubt, and not and what other people might think about you trying to make a move to build an empire from home. Man, people laugh at me every day. Cortez, what do you mean you're building an empire, a media empire that's going to surpass Ted Turner and Walt Disney somewhere? Do you know that Walt Disney is responsible for ABC, ESPN? Walt Disney is responsible for Disney World, Disneyland, and Disney Plus. How you going to build a company that's going to catch up with them? Ted Turner is responsible for TBS, TNT, CNN. How you going to build a company that's going to catch up with them? Don't believe me, just watch, right? You got to be optimistic. There's huge opportunities out here for us because of this pandemic, but even before this pandemic. So let's see what they say about actually creating a home-based business. For many people who are now unemployed or have been unhappy or underemployed in their current job, is that you? Let me ask you this question. Who falls into one of these categories? Unemployed. If you're unemployed, just say unemployed. Unhappy or underemployed. See, this was going on before the pandemic in the Black community, right? We're either unemployed, unhappy, or underemployed. But now, for the first time in a long time, we literally see the writing on the wall, and we see the opportunity that has been afforded to us because of this little device right here, because of the internet, the cell phone, and the apps that live on the internet in your cell phone. You see opportunities more than you ever have before. But still, there's not enough people taking full advantage because they don't know how. And that's what I'm going to debunk for you today, how to start the process of building your empire from home. Since there's millions of people who are unemployed, unhappy, or underemployed with their current jobs. This time of social distancing and self-isolation may provide an opportunity for you to plan for your future. Man, who's ready to make some shifts? Mentally, emotionally, socially, financially. Under normal circumstances, many people don't have time to explore new business opportunities. But now, a lot of us are finding ourselves with a lot of excess time on our hands. Whether it is an opportunity or a necessity, now is the perfect time to think about how to make money from home. Working from home was already a major growing trend before any of this happened. According to the 2018 American Community Survey data, more than 8 million people in the U.S. work completely from home. And Gallup found that the number of employees who occasionally work from home increased from 39% to 43% in 2016. So that wasn't new, right? But what happened was this. When things return to normal, the work from home revolution will likely speed up dramatically. Guys, they're already reporting that as companies are trying to bring their employees back to the job, they're quitting. How many of you guys have heard that? How many of you guys have a friend or somebody that you know, before they decide to go back into the job, they're willing to quit their job altogether? Oh man, it's about to get real out here. Companies was like, yes, we're gonna send you to work from home for temporarily, but people got so comfortable working from home and they developed and built an entire new way of life working from home. Now they're like, you want me to come back to the office? No, I don't think so. And people are willing to quit their jobs versus going back into the office. Some people have actually learned how to use this technology that allows them to reach the world for the first time ever, right? In 2021, before people had to go work from home, people were still saying, I don't do the internet. Man, what is Zoom? What is a teleconference? What is a website? What is a video conference and all that? People's like, man, what is all that stuff? I can't. Now people see that, wait a minute. I can connect with my job from home. I can connect with customers, employees strategic partners for my job from home and do all of the business activities for a Fortune 500 company? Oh, certainly. I can figure out how to use this same technology for myself and start making some money. And that's where people are at this present moment. So we're going to continue this discussion, man. But right now, it's time for 1 minute motivation right here on the Cortez Hustle Show. 1 minute motivation is where we play a short motivational clip, usually 60 to 90 seconds. I'm going to ask you to comment one of your biggest takeaways, and I'm going to give you a couple of my biggest takeaways. And the reason that I love doing this, because you got to start your day with positive motivation. You got to start your day with something that's going to inspire you, light your fire on the inside. 2, it's just fun because we're all going to hear or listen to the same clip, but we're all going to hear something different based on where we are in our lives. So let's check out 1 minute motivation right here on the Cortez Hustle Show.
All it takes is one great idea. Just one simple little sentence, one little notion can transform your life. That's the idea behind this called Everyday Wisdom. If you can pick up one idea and motivate yourself to a new level, success, happiness, fulfillment in your life, this will be worth everything that you paid for it. If you can motivate yourself, you can use any one of these ideas as an affirmation for something that's going to change and work dramatically and powerfully in your own life.
The people that see dreams come to pass are the people that stay committed. I've heard it said, on the road to your destiny, halfway through, every person will be tempted to give up. Some turn around and go back. The others stay committed and keep moving forward. What's interesting is both people travel the same distance. One goes halfway back to where they started. The other goes halfway ahead and reach their goal. Committed people outlast the difficulty. Committed people stick with the relationship even though they have a right to walk away. Committed people go the extra mile and do more than they have to. Is there an area you've been tempted to give up in or just slack off, not be your best? God is saying, stay committed, stay faithful, stay loyal. Committed people reach the fullness of their destinies.
Hoo-wee. What do y'all know about that, man? How many of you guys believe that all it takes is one great idea? How many of you guys believe that? Comment one great idea in the chat for me. Because if you don't understand that, in fact, Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, author of Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, and also The Wealth Choice, and a few other books, says every year where the average person is given 4 ideas that will make them a millionaire if they would only act on them, right? Hopefully today, I'm going to help you see the power in acting on some of these great ideas and turning them into a home-based business empire, right? All it takes is one great idea, plus the motivation to act, the commitment required to follow through, and your life can be radically different. The people that catch their dreams, right? Everybody chases their dreams, but the people that actually catch them are the people that stay committed. Try to hear that. The people that actually catch their dreams. Everybody is going to chase for a little while. In fact, he said there's a lot of people who will chase and they will get to the halfway mark. Half the people that get to the halfway mark are going to turn back. The other half are going to keep going. Understand this, man. Don't turn back. I heard E.T. say it like this. Eric Thomas says, you're already in pain. If you've already started a business, if you've already gone down this road of building your empire from home, you're already in pain. You already made some sacrifices. You already made some investments, some time, some energy, some effort. Get a reward from it. Don't give up now. Don't quit now. You're already there. You're already in the game. You might as well see it through to the end. The committed outlast the difficulties. What did you guys hear? What did you guys hear? Because that fired me up. Every morning, I'm finding something, right, that's going to ignite the inspiration. See, motivation will get you started. Inspiration and discipline will keep you going, right? So what did you guys hear, man? Don't turn back. You're already in pain. Get a reward from it. All it takes is one great idea and the motivation to act. Glenda says, committed people go all the way rather than others who go half the distance and turn and go back. They both came the same distance, right? That's what I get. They both went halfway. They both came halfway, but one made a decision to keep going. The other made a decision to turn back. So that is 1 minute motivation right here on the Cortez Hustle Show, brought to you by the sales confidence coach. My guy, Brian Keith McNeil, is a beast at teaching you the psychology and the science behind selling. I need all of you guys, if you are in business and you have never had any sales training, I need you to write this website down, briankmcneil.com, McNeill.com. He is a sales confidence coach. He's got a webinar coming up where he's going to teach you what selling is not, so that you can by default learn what selling actually is. He's got 3 great books on the power of selling and how you can get better at it. briankmcneil.com is who you want to check out to become better at the art of selling, ladies and gentlemen. So we're talking empire from home, what Forbes says about the home-based business and e-learning industry. Guys, the information business, e-learning, online courses, ebooks, websites, blogs, and that industry, y'all, is going to be, they say it's going to be by 2025. They have not redone the study. I think it already is a $1 billion per day industry. I want you to do me a favor. Those of you who are in position to write right now, I want you to do me a favor. List 1 or 2 things that you can give a 40-minute keynote on right now with 0 preparation, right? Because this is how you have to start thinking. List 1 or 2 things that if I said, hey, I'm going to put you on stage, I need you to fill in for somebody, I need you to give me a 40-minute keynote right now. You got 0 preparation. What can you give a 40-minute keynote on right now with 0 preparation? Because I'm going to show you something at the end of this episode, because I'm going to go to Lynn's book on how to create multiple streams of income. I'm going to show you something, but I want you guys to comment. What could you give a 40-minute keynote on right now with 0 preparation? 0 preparation. So let's go back to, we're talking empire, what Forbes says about just industry in general. Then I'm going to share with you some of my favorite home-based business models. Why on earth do I think entrepreneurship is the new retirement plan? And then I'm going to challenge you with 3 easy steps that you can use to get started to building your home-based business empire. So when things turn around to normal, the home-based, the work-from-home revolution will likely pick up steam. Businesses and employees will have systems in place to allow for easier telecommunication due to the current situation, and both sides will likely be eager to reap the benefits. See, for the first time in a lot of people's lives, they had to use a computer in a very different way. They had to use technology in a very different way, right? So here's what you need to do. You're going to start building an empire from home. How to identify the best home-based business opportunities. here are a few things to consider when looking for the best home-based business for you and your current situation. Number one, what do you do well? Number one, what do you do well right now? The first step in identifying a home-based business that could work for you is to take an inventory of your skills and interests. Entrepreneurs are successful when they match something they are passionate about with something that they are good at. Think about what industries or types of work you are most interested in and what skills you have that translate to that area. When you marry something that you're passionate about and something that you're good at, that's a recipe for success in your home-based business empire. Number two, where is there an opportunity? Where is there an opportunity? And I'm going to tell you right now, everywhere. Everywhere. Right? What most people do not understand is that the internet has literally given us the ability to communicate with the entire world. So opportunity is everywhere, right? Most successful businesses feel a need that is not currently being met. Once you decide on the area you want to pursue, look at what businesses are out there and what these businesses do, but also look at what they don't do. Look at what they do and look at what they don't do. When you can identify an unmet need, you will be able to see where the opportunities best lie. Number three, what tools are available to help you? I'm gonna tell you right now. The internet, cell phone, social media. If you got a laptop, that adds a little bit more oomph. But if you got the internet, which most cell phones have unlimited internet access, you got a cell phone, the internet. If you got a laptop, that's even better. And this right here, y'all. This right here. Every single one of you listening to the sound of my voice has a gift, talent, special ability, something that you do better than most people right now. It's called your intellectual capital. It's called your intellectual capital. Most of us are not even using our intellectual capital. We're going to a job that is paying the bills, right? But we're not using our intellectual capital. We're using somebody else's intellectual capital. They came up with a process and a system and said, hey, follow these steps. And you go into your job and you do that every single day. But you got some stuff up in here, some things that you have gone through in your life, some things that have helped you in your life, right? Like Sincere says, healing in spirit, body, and space, right? Chances are because of an experience that she went through in her own life. And she used certain protocols to transform her own spirit, body, and spaces to create healing. And now she can do that for other people. All of us have that. We just don't know how to package it, present it to the marketplace. Oh man, I've got somebody coming on that's going to teach y'all how to tell your story. Asani X is going to be on July 8th. And man, your story is where the money's at, y'all. Your story, right? So look for tools that can help you. There are many tools available for a little to no cost that can help you start your own home-based business. For instance, there are websites that can help connect you with companies that outsource tasks such as sales and marketing. Finding a resource that takes care of a major aspect of your new home-based business, such as finding clients, so you can focus on what you do. Are there tools and resources that can help you? Right? Steps to starting your home-based business. Here are a few steps to take. Number one, identify the best home-based business that works for you. Not that works for me. Not that works for somebody else. You got to immerse yourself into it, right? And you're not going to know until you try. Here's what most people are trying to do. They're trying to figure out the best opportunity without getting in the opportunity. It don't work like that, y'all. You're trying to figure out whether or not you like playing basketball by watching basketball on TV. You're not going to know if you like playing basketball until you actually get in the game and you experience it for yourself. That's when it's going to click. Hey, I like this. I like it so much that when I finish this game, I'm willing to go to somebody's gym, beat my body up with practice and repetition so that I can get better at it. Do market research. Find out who the top companies are. Find out who the top influencers are. Find out who the most successful people are and go do your research. Great places to go to do research: Amazon. Look at the top 10 best-selling books in that area. Facebook. Look at some of the biggest Facebook groups out there that serve your audience, right? Write out a business plan. What are you going to do? How are you going to do it, right? Create a funding plan. How are you going to fund this new endeavor? Start using tools or partner with companies that can help you get started to grow your business, right? Cortez, why do you harp on entrepreneurship so heavy? Glenda says she's in the beauty industry, makeup application, cooking. You can give a 40-minute keynote on anything right now with zero preparation. You can build a home-based business. And we're going to get into the next section where we talk about e-learning, because that's where the money resides, y'all. That's where the money resides. When Sincere can package up her healing of spirit, body, and space into digital products. When Glenda can package up her ability to help moms and women with makeup application and create that, deliver that digitally, there's nothing else like it. There's nothing else like it. We're going to talk about all the money that's in that space and how you can get to it. But here's my top reasons that everybody needs a home-based business. Number one, I think it's time for us to start living out entrepreneurship in front of our children. It's just my personal opinion. I think now, see, we come from a generation where our parents told us, start your own business. You don't want to work for nobody all your life. Start your own business. They told us that, but they went to work every day. See, we got to take it to the next level. See, they were on the right track with their thinking, but they weren't executing. So you all know, just like I know, kids do what they see you doing. They don't do what you say. They see you going to a job. They see you getting up when you're sick and you're not feeling well and you still going to a job. They see you complaining about not getting a raise and you still going to a job. You're training them that that's acceptable behavior. So I believe number one reason that everybody should have a home-based business is so they can start modeling entrepreneurship in front of their children. Number two, we've lost our sense of pride because somebody else tells us what we're worth. It's just my humble opinion, y'all. We've lost our sense of pride because somebody else gets to tell us what we're worth. Right? Our paycheck says you are worth this amount of money per hour, per week, per month, per year. So we've got to understand that there's a sense of pride and fulfillment, even when your business ain't uber successful. Because I can't tell you how it feels whenever I close a sale, whenever somebody gives me money for a service, for an idea that came from my own head. I just think that's important for us to do. Third reason is taxes. Every one of us, if you're watching this and you have a job and you do not have a business, you're losing 40 cents of every dollar you make to Uncle Sam. Or let me say to taxes, because people jump in my inbox and in the comment section say, no, Uncle Sam is federal. Then you got state. You lose 40 cents of every dollar to taxes. 25% federal, another 7 to 9% state, another 1 to 2 local, another 7 to 9 in sales tax. And then if you got real estate, you own a home, you got real estate tax. If you own property like a car, you got personal property tax. That's about 40% of your money going to taxes. You got a home-based business in conjunction with your job, you cut that in half or sometimes even eliminate it altogether. But I'm not a tax professional. I'm not giving you tax advice. Talk to your tax professionals about that, but start doing your research on the tax benefits of a home-based business, right? So those are just 3 of my main reasons that I think we should be seriously considering entrepreneurship, right? Unlimited income. You got an income that you own and control. You can pay your children to work in your business. You can create this family dynamic. It just goes on. Time freedom. You can create your own schedule. It goes on and on, right? But here are my 3 favorite business models that anybody can start while they have a job. Number 1 is direct sales or network marketing. I don't care what people say about it. Most people have a negative experience with it and they allow that feeling to carry on. So they just have bad things to say. But MLM, multi-level marketing, network marketing, direct sales is a great way for you to start a business while you're working your job. And here's why. You get the tax benefits just like with any other business, but they also figure out all of the other stuff for you, right? They figured out the product. They figured out fulfillment. They give you marketing material, so you don't have to come up with all of that stuff on your own, right? Now, of course, they make the lion's share of the profit, but they make up for that by allowing you to create leverage. So multi-level marketing is a great business model for people to start a business part-time. Here's the key, because I tried a lot of multi-level marketing companies before I found my niche. It goes back to what the article said in the very beginning. Entrepreneurs are successful when they find something that they are passionate about and that they're good at. I'm passionate about economic empowerment. I'm good at explaining and breaking down complex things and making them simple. So for me to become a teacher or educator in the economic empowerment space, I found a network marketing company that provides a service for empowering people economically. I married a passion with something that I'm good at, and boom. You can't just join any old network marketing company because of the money. You have to marry something that you're good at along with something that you're passionate about. For instance, Glenda is passionate about beauty. So if she wants to do MLM, it makes sense for her to do an MLM that has beauty products that she actually believes in. She's already passionate about makeup application, right? Second model that's important that I believe that anybody can start today is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is something that we have been doing our entire life. Here's the difference. When you do affiliate marketing, you get paid. When you don't get paid, they call it word of mouth marketing. So I want you to understand that you've been doing this your entire freaking life. When you get paid for it, it's called affiliate marketing. When you don't get paid for it, it's called word of mouth advertising. So what it simply says is, I know somebody who's got a great product or service. I'm going to sign up to become an affiliate of this product or service. when I market this, or I use word of mouth to tell my friends about it, instead of sending them to that company directly, I'm going to send them to a link that the company gave me that is unique to me and only me. When my friend clicks on that link and buys that company product, that company says, hey, we just made a sale. Then it looks through their system and says, how did that person come to know us? They look through my link and say, oh, Cortez Springer sent us this customer. They spent X amount of dollars with us. Per our agreement, we're going to send Cortez 30% of the sale. It's affiliate marketing. We've been doing it our whole lives. Greatest example is the Black Panther movie. I mean, you guys made money off the Black Panther movie. I made a little bit. Why? Because I'm an affiliate with Fandango. Fandango is a ticket sales outlet. And when people want to go see a movie that I recommend, I say, man, you got to go click on this link and buy your tickets to this movie, man. This movie is dope. And if they click on that link to buy their movie tickets through Fandango, Fandango sends me a commission. It's affiliate marketing. I'm going to get to the third in a second, but I got to take a quick break, man. I want you guys to hear about my good friend, Shanrika, who's a grandparent who wrote a book for her grandchild to make sure that her grandchild is financially literate. You got to see this. And then we're going to get into my favorite and the last of these business models and why you need to start thinking about your expertise and how to package and present it to the marketplace on the other side of this break. Check it out.
I want to help you guys teach the babies about money with this brand new resource right here. Bang, check that out. Kids Love Money. They Just Don't Understand It by S.L. Crawford. Man, I'm excited about this. I'm actually having the author of this book come on the Cortez Hustle Show in a couple weeks. So y'all be looking out for this. But I didn't just get the book, y'all. Watch this. She also created these wonderful money flashcards. Boom. Check that out, man. So now we've got no excuse as to why we are not teaching our babies about money. We know that they're never going to teach this stuff in school. Poverty is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. So please understand that it is your responsibility as a parent to make sure your children are financially literate. You can no longer use the excuse that, hey, my parents didn't teach me about money. No, you can go and learn about money yourself so you can teach it to your children. So these are some pretty dope flashcards that comes with a bundle that I bought. And then this is the book.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cortez Hustle Show. We're talking Empire from Home, what Forbes says about the home-based business and e-learning industry and how you can get your piece of $1 billion per day pie if you are willing to take action. I want you to go ahead and grab your copy of Kids Love Money. You get the bundle, the book, and the flashcards. I'm actually going to provide for you three free gifts as well. So let me just put this link in the comments real quick. And all you have to do is inbox me or email me a copy of your receipt, and I'm going to give you 3 free gifts. So now let's talk about the third of the business models that are perfect for people who work in full-time jobs trying to start a home-based business. Number one is direct sales, MLM, or network marketing. You guys probably know them as those pyramid businesses. People swear they don't work. Those are usually people who have tried and failed, and they want to point the finger at the industry and not at themselves. Affiliate marketing, that is where you can market somebody else's products. They do the fulfillment, they've created the products, and they just give you a commission anywhere from 5 to 70%, depending on the product and the service. Digital products usually pay a really, really large percentage of the commission. And then last but not least, guys, is the expert business, or what we call influencer marketing. This is where you take your intellectual capital. You might be good. Let's use Glenda, for example. She's good at makeup application. She could take her makeup application skill set, put it into a digital product like an ebook, a step-by-step guide to applying your makeup in 5 minutes or less. Boom. Now she's got a digital product. She took what was in her head, she put it in a format where it could be sent all over the world instantaneously, right? You guys want to know how big that market is? Let me let you hear from the experts. This is what Forbes has to say about what's going on in e-learning, because I don't want you guys to just hear it from me. I've been telling y'all, but maybe if y'all hear it from Forbes, y'all be ready to take action, right? The rise of online learning. Online learning has shown significant growth over the last decade as the internet and education combine to provide people with the opportunity to gain new skills. Since COVID outbreak, online learning has become more centric in people's lives. The pandemic has forced schools, universities, and companies to remote working, and this booms the usage of online learning. Research and markets forecast that online education market as $350 billion by 2025. That's nearly $1 billion per day, ladies and gentlemen. There are numerous online learning platforms in the market. Udemy, Coursera, Lynda, Skillshare, Udacity, right? What are these? These are platforms that you could use to market your knowledge, right? Market your knowledge. The platforms are getting shaped by different user verticals as well. While Skillshare is mostly for creatives, such as giving courses on animation, photography, lifestyle, Coursera is mostly academic, with giving access to university courses, right? This right here is where the game is being played. And I want to encourage every one of y'all listening right now. You have a gift. You have a talent. You have an experience that you've gone through and you've overcome. You have expertise in something. You are so good at something that people are willing to pay you to teach them what you know. You are so good at something that if they don't want to teach you to pay, if they won't pay you to teach them what they know, they will buy products that you recommend. That's affiliate marketing again. You are so good at something that people will pay you to do it with them. Walk me through it. You are so good at something that people will pay you to do it for them. Right? Here's the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge is for learners to figure out what skills are emerging, what they can do to compete best in this global market. We're in the world that's changing so quickly that skills that were valued just 3 or 4 years ago are no longer relevant, right? People are confused and don't know what they should be learning. At this moment, online learning is becoming a huge catalyzer for people and companies to help the adoption of this rapid change in the world. Advantages of online learning, of course, time. You can kind of do these courses on your own, but it's just, here's what you got to know, people. You can do this. And I want to help you. One of the programs that I have is a program where I literally help you build your authority in this space as an influencer and help you publish your first book. Why is publishing a book so important? Because that book can then become a course. That course can then become a keynote speech. That keynote speech can then land you on TV as an expert in different areas. The name of the game, y'all, is to leverage these platforms that we're on. I'm on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. 6 different Facebook pages, 2 different YouTube channels right now at the same time. And then the audio is going up to iTunes, Stitcher, and all that as soon as the show is done. And the video may later show up on Roku and Apple TV. It's just crazy the amount of access technology is giving us to the entire world. And here's what I want you to think about. Steve Harvey breaks down the power of 10 in one of his talks. And then I'm going to give you guys what Lynn Richardson says as a quick way to get your home-based business foundation laid. And if you guys want to connect with me directly, send me an inbox, man. Let's set up some time to talk, and I'll let you know how I can help you with whatever it is that you're trying to do. But he says, if you can, there's something that you can do, a product or service that you can create and sell it for $10. If you can sell one thing for $10, you can sell 10 of them. That creates $100. If you can sell 10 of them, you can sell 100, right? Or you can do 10 times whatever it is that you did to make the $100. Now you got 1,000. Whatever you did to make $1,000 from home, do 10 times that, and you got 10,000. Some of you guys are thinking too crazy about what it takes. Guys, if you created one ebook and that one ebook sells for $10 and you get that thing selling to the tune of 5 a day, it's $50 a day. It's $1,500 a month from a digital product that you created from your brain. Here's what you do. Lynn says, listen, if you want to start creating your home-based business empire, take a look at your talent, skills, and other opportunities so that you can transform them into increments. List one talent, skill, or opportunity that can generate more income. Number 2, how can you use what you wrote above to create an income stream? Number 3, write 3 things you will do in the next 30 days to implement this income stream. Let me give it to you one more time real quick. List one talent, skill, or opportunity that can generate more income for you. How can you use what you wrote above to create an income stream? And then write down 3 things you will do in the next 30 days to implement it. It's not hard, y'all. We make it hard. We make a lot of excuses to stay in our comfort zone. Listen, there's a lot of safety and security inside the comfort zone. But you know, like I know, nothing ever grows there. So if you, my friend, are ready to start your empire from home and you don't know where to start, I would love to have a conversation with you. All you got to do is hit a brother up in the inbox, or, wherever you're seeing this at, there's a place for you to comment and reach out. And I would love to have a conversation with you. But for now, that's the end of today's episode, man. Until I talk to you guys next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. But you've got to overcome fear if you're going to win.
You're tuned into the Cortez Hustle Show. Please like and subscribe.